we're going to talk about log bar notations: addition, subtraction, multiplication, and division. For our first example, we have something on the screen: 3 bar 0.2 plus 5 bar 0.4. To work on this, we have to simply separate the characteristic from the mantissa. The characteristic here is, let's say you have 3 bar 0.2. This is referred to as the characteristic, while this one is referred to as the mantissa. Anytime you're dealing with log bar notations, you have to separate the characteristic from the mantissa. So I can rewrite this as saying this is equal to 3 bar plus 0.2, and I can write this as saying 5 bar plus 0.4. Remember, there's a plus sign between two of them, so this is plus. So I'll be dealing with the mantissa separately and the characteristic separately. 2 plus 4 here is 6, so I have 0.6. This is 3 bar. Anytime you see something like a bar, it simply means minus a, or minus bar 3 simply means minus 3. Bar 3 here plus bar 5. So what this simply means is minus 3 here plus open brackets minus 5. So this is minus 3 minus 5, which is minus 8. We're going to write it as bar 8 plus 0.6. So I can rewrite this as equal to 8 bar 0.0 over 0.6. So this is 0 plus 6, 6.8 bar plus, remember this is the plus I'm looking at, 8 bar plus 0 is 8 bar. So this implies that 3 bar 0.2 plus 5 bar 0.4 is equal to, this was my original question, 8 bar 0.6. Let me take another addition example for you to see. So let's say we have something of 2 bar 0.9 plus 5. We can rewrite this as equal to 2 bar plus the mantissa separately 0.9. Then here we have 5 plus we are adding two of them here, 5 plus 0.6. 9 plus 6 here is 15. To write 5, we carry 1. The 1 comes here, plus 2 bar plus 5, meaning minus 2 plus 5, which is 3. So what we have here is equal to 3.0 plus, which is the sign in between them here, plus 1.5. So 0 plus 5 is 5. 3.3 plus 1 here is 4. So that means this implies that our original addition, which is 2 bar 0.9 plus 5.6, is equal to 4.5. Let's take another example on addition. So I'd like you to pause the video and try to solve this one yourself. Okay, so like we've done before, we have to rewrite this number. So if you write this number, we have the characteristic as 5 bar plus 0.6, which is the mantissa. And then for this one, we have the operations between them is plus. And then for this one, we have 4 plus 0.2. So here we have 0.6 plus 0.2, which is 0.8. Here we have 5 bar plus 4, which is minus 5, plus 4, which is 1 bar. So 1 bar plus 0.8. So 1 bar here, 0.0 plus 0.8. This is 0 plus 8, which is 8. 1 bar plus 0 is still 1 bar. So 1 bar 0.8. So this implies that your 5 bar 6 plus 4.2 is equal to 1 bar 0.8. Let's take a look at subtraction of log bar notations. For this example, let's say I have 3.5 minus 5.1. First of all, I have to rewrite these numbers here. So the characteristic here is equal to 3 plus the mantissa is 0.5. Now, the operation between them is minus. Here, the characteristic is 5. Then the mantissa is 0.1. So I have 5 minus 1, 4. 0 minus 0 is 0, so 0 plus is here. And for the characteristic, I have 3 minus 5, which is minus 2. But if you're dealing with characteristics, that's 2 bar. I can write this as saying 2 bar. Remember, the operation here is different from the one here. So I'll be adding 2 bar to 0.4 to get my result. So 2.0 bar plus 0.4. 0 plus 4 is 4. 2 bar plus 0 is 2 bar. So this is 2 bar points 4. This implies that when we have 3.5 minus 5.1, the result would be 2 bar 0.4. Let's take extra examples on subtraction. Let's say you have something like 2 bar 0.8 minus 6 bar 0.1. You can pause the video and try to solve this one yourself. So like we've been doing before, we have to separate the characteristic from the mantissa. So this is 2 bar plus 0.8. The operation between them is negative, so I have negative here. Then the characteristic here is 6 bar plus 0.1. So what do I have here? 8 minus 1 is 7. 0 minus 0, 0 plus. Here I have 2 bar minus 6 bar. So it's simply like saying minus 2 minus open bracket minus 6. In normal sense, this is minus 2 plus 6. So 2 bar minus 6 bar is 4. So I can write this as saying 4.0 plus 0.7. So 4.0 plus 0.7 is 4.7. Now, the implication of this is that 2 bar 0.8 minus 6 bar 0.1 is equal to 4.7. Let's take a last example on subtraction. Say we have something of this nature, 5 bar 0.3 minus 2 bar 0.7. If we are to rewrite this, we have 5 bar plus 0.3, and here we have 2 bar plus 0.7. The operation between them is minus. I have to say 3 minus 7, it doesn't go through. So there's a problem here. Because I cannot subtract 7 from 3, I have to rewrite this one here. So I can rewrite this as saying this will become equal to 6 bar plus, as I subtracted 1 from here to bring to here, be plus 1.3. And then this will be minus 2 bar plus 0.7. So I can subtract 1.3 from 0.7 to give me 0.6 plus, here I have 6 bar minus 2 bar. So 6 bar minus 2 bar is 4 bar. Then this is 4 bar plus 4.0 plus 0.6. So this is 4 bar 0.6. So this implies that our original subtraction of 5 bar 0.3 minus 2.7 is 4 bar 0.6. Let's talk about multiplication of log bar notations. So if you have an example of 2 bar 0.7 times 4, how do you do something like this? You first of all write the characteristic and the mantissa separately. So you say 4 is equals 4 times, open brackets, 2 bar plus 0.7. So that you say 4 times the characteristic, which is 4 times 2 bar, is 8 bar plus 4 times 0.7 is 2.8. So you end up adding these two separately. So we know that 8 bar 0.0 plus 2.8 is 0 plus 8 is, this is equal to 8 bar plus 0.0, and then you have 2 plus 0.8. This is 0.8, and this is 6 bar plus 6 bar. If you add this to it to give you equals to 6 bar 0.8. So this is equal to 6 bar 0.8. Another example I'd like to look at is, say you're asked to multiply 2 bar 0.6 times 4. So you still do the same thing. Say 4 open brackets 2 bar plus 0.6. 4 times 2 bar is equal to 8 bar plus 4 times 0.6 is equal to 2.4. So if you add up these two, you should get is equal to 6 bar 0.4. So let's say you're asked to do something like 1 bar 0.1 times 3. You can pause the video and try to solve this one yourself. Okay, so like we did before, we separate the characteristic and the mantissa. So you have 3 open brackets, 1 bar plus 0.1. This is equal to, so from here we have this is equal to 3 times 1 bar is 3 bar plus 3 times 0.1 is 0.3. Adding up these two, we have 3 bar 0.3. So let's quickly dive into division of log bar notations. For the first example on divisions, let's say I have 6 bar 0.9 divided by 3. I'll rewrite this as, say, 3 divided by, I'll separate the characteristic and the mantissa. So this would be 6 bar plus 0.9. You have to make sure that this value can be divided by this value without a remainder. So in this case, 6 bar can be divided by 3 without a remainder. So you can go on to the next step. So the next step is to simply divide the characteristic separately and the mantissa separately. So here we have 6 bar divided by 3, which is 2 bar. And then we have 0.9 divided by 3, which is plus 0.3. Then this is equal to 2 bar plus 0.3 is 2 bar 0.3. Another example could be, say, something like this: 4 bar 0.7 divided by 3. So you write out a number in characteristic and mantissa forms. Different. So write out our number, say 3, and then we have 4 bar here plus 0.7. In this case, 4 bar cannot be divided by 3 without the remainder. So we need to rewrite this number. The next best number that can be divided by 3 without the remainder is 6. So that means we need to subtract 2 from here. And then we're going to add up that 2 here. So this will be equal to 3. And then we have 6 bar plus 2.7. So now our condition is satisfied. 6 bar can be divided by 3. So 6 bar divided by 3 is 2 bar plus 2.7 divided by 3 is 0.9. This is now equal to 2 bar plus 0.9 is 2 bar 0.9. What about, say, if you have something like 5 bar 0.8 divided by 3. So what you do here is that you write it out. Say this is equal to 3, and then you have 5 bar here plus 0.8. So we know that 5 bar cannot be divided by 3 without a remainder. So we need to readjust this number here. The next best number that can be divided by 3 is 6. So this is equal to 3. And then we write it, this is 6. 6 requires us that we subtract 1 from here. Then if we subtract 1 from here, let's add up the 1 here. So this is plus 1.8. Now 6 bar divided by 3 is simply 2 bar plus 1.8 divided by 3 is 0.6. 2 bar plus 0.6 is 2 bar 0.6. So that's how to do multiplication, addition, subtraction, and division in log bar notations. If you like the video, give it thumbs up, subscribe to the channel, and share with others. Thanks for watching.